Eegunleti, produced by Moses Omilani. The film inhabits the Yoruba language dramatic tradition, exploring themes of personal failure, community expectations, shame, and redemption. The titular character, Eegunleti, is depicted as a powerful herbalist and masquerader within his community, indicating an important spiritual or ritual role. His troubles begin when his first son is lost in an accident, triggering a downward spiral. The narrative then highlights his descent, personal failures and moral lapses lead to tension and disappointment from those around him. A key scene is built around the question, what is the meaning of this? I am highly disappointed in you, checking how deep the betrayal and disappointment go. Eventually the story addresses redemption. The protagonist must confront his mistakes, rebuild, and find a way to restore honor and integrity. The theme of a walk toward redemption recurs. Themes and cultural context. The film uses Yoruba cultural motifs, masquerade, herbalism, community moral codes, to situate the drama in a traditional context, while also touching on universal moral struggles. It emphasizes that personal failure affects not just the individual, but the community, the burden of shame, the cost of disappointment, and the possibility of change. The remake of the original classic is described as aiming to preserve these cultural roots while making the story accessible to modern audiences. A remake is in production, or completed, by Omilan Productions Limited, UK, Nigeria, under the direction of Moses Omilani's son, Oluyinka Omilani. Reviewers note the remake runtime is approximately 72 minutes, and that while the story is strong, some pacing and narrative depth issues were flagged. The original, Eegunleti, was produced in 1986 by Moses Omilani and is now being remade by his son Oluyinka Omilani and Omilan Productions Limited. The remake's runtime is approximately 72 minutes. The remake aims to retain the cultural roots of the original while delivering a more contemporary cinematic experience. Act by act, scene breakdown, estimated. Below is a tentative scene structure, with timestamps based on review references. You may use this as a starting point for your cinematography planning, since you're interested in becoming a better cinematographer. Act 1, 0-100 approximately equals 0-20, setup and establishment. Opening, introduces the protagonist, presumably the Eegunleti figure, and his social position, herbalist, masquerader, community figure, inferred from earlier descriptions. Establish the home, family environment, his relationships, expectations placed upon him. Early tension, hints of impending trouble, maybe financial, moral, or personal failing. By around till day 0 hours 15 minutes and 1 second, the review notes a key confrontation line, what is the meaning of this? I am highly disappointed in you for what? This suggests that before this, the emotional seeds are planted. The protagonist's mistakes begin to surface, possibly financial missteps, public shame, or betrayal of trust. The review says the protagonist's descent and eventual effort is central. Character interaction, the spouse or partner figure expresses heartbreak and anger around till day 0 hours 16 minutes and 1 second in a moment of get out please. Montage sequences, around the 35-minute mark the review criticizes the reliance on montage rather than deep dialogue. Additional pressures, possibly social media, status, community shame, the review mentions references to Instagram etc. The protagonist possibly hit rock bottom, emotional, social, material. Act 3, till day 1 o'clock till day 1:12, redemption, climax, resolution. The protagonist faces the consequences, perhaps publicly or within the community. A turning point or declaration, the review quotes till day 1 hour 7 minutes and 14 seconds, I had to move on with my life so currently I'm a singer. This indicates a shift toward reinvention. Final confrontation, forgiveness, community acceptance. The arc resolves with a hopeful note, redemption is possible though, a long, difficult walk. Closing, the protagonist may assume a new identity or purpose and reintegrate into society with changed values. Cinematography and storytelling notes, for your interest. Since you're building your cinematography skill set, these points might help you analyze or even replicate elements in your own work. Close-ups during emotional stress are highlighted in the review as effective. The color palette tends to be slightly desaturated, dramatic, giving a somber, reflective mood. Handheld camera work is used early but seen as a distraction, implies that camera stability does impact emotional tone. Ambient sound and location, e.g., Lagos street vs domestic quiet, help set the sense of place and conflict. The tight runtime, 72 minutes, forces efficient scene cuts and narrative economy, a useful constraint to consider in your own projects.